It's been an absolute nightmare, and the reason I have stayed quiet for so long is because I never felt that I could trust myself to speak to anybody about what happened to Ian. And I also didn't want to say anything that I felt could possibly jeopardise the investigation and the trial, and that's why I've now decided that I'm prepared to talk about what happened. I know that he was sent in to a compartment in that building that was smoke logged. The heat was intense. You couldn't see your hand in front of your face in that building. But as to what actually happened in there that led to his death, we will never know. I can only assume that something terrible happened while they were in there, which led them to drop the hose, which was their only way of getting out safely. I think having Sophie has given me strength to deal with this, because she was 11 when Ian died, and my responsibility was to try and keep things as normal as possible for her so that we could both get through it. But it's been really difficult, and I would say that in the first probably 12 months or so our relationship deteriorated. Sophie was angry about what had happened. She refused to even talk about her dad for a long time. She blocked it. You never get over it. It's with you every second of the day. For the past 4.5 years, this has pretty much been all that I've thought of. And you never get over it. You just learn to live with it because you've got no choice. You know, I had a young daughter to bring up, and whatever my feelings were, my responsibility was to try and bring her up as well as I possibly could for Ian as well, because that's what he would have wanted of me. No, I don't think the answers came out in the trial, because I feel that when we were going into the trial, I thought that Warwickshire firefighters would want to support us and tell us exactly what happened that night. And I don't feel that that's happened at all. I think that the evidence that some of those men gave, they were evasive. They appeared to have completely forgotten what happened 4.5 years ago. Their memories appeared to be better now than weeks after it happened. So no, I don't think that we've got the answers that we wanted.
It may sound like a silly question, but do you have any sympathy for the incident commanders?
Not for the incident commanders themselves, no. For their families, yes, because it must have been a terrible ordeal for them over the past 12 months or so. But it's nothing compared to what me and Sophie have had to endure for 4.5 years. And it's been made even more difficult by the attitudes of people from Warwickshire Fire and Rescue, and their supporters, the Facebook websites that have been set up. I've just felt that those 3 incident commanders have received all the support and we have received nothing.
He was there for everything. He helped me with whatever he could, and he was truthful and brave, and he was just my dad. I think one of the worst parts of it is I've only got my mum to support me with exams and everything, and I think these supporters of the defendants have made life a lot worse, and I don't think they realise how what they do makes us feel. It makes me feel a bit sick that they're applauding the fact that, yeah, their friends have been let go, but yet they have lost 4 supposedly brothers, and that seems to have been forgotten. I just want to know what happened and why it happened, and what could have been done to stop these 4 deaths. I believe in justice, and I just think everything should be fair, and I don't believe that this has happened in this occasion.